Alright, we're back again. So we're doing the yak track. We can't view it because we don't have it in our inventory. Essentially, here's what we've been doing since we're 100% caught up again, right? We go to skills. Go to skills. Go to mining. Here's what we did. Said increase your capacity of ore by mining 100 of each of the ores. So we needed to mine a little bit of adamant, a little bit of luminite, so we completed those. Those were gray before, now they're white because we completed them. Adamant, luminite, and coal was also grayed out. Started mining coal, need to mine like 280 of them. And if we go to exploration, we go to Seers village. It says transport a full load 224 pieces of coal to Seers village. So that's what this place is. If you home teleport to Ardron, here's the Ardron waypoint. Then you could essentially just run all the way up here, go inside these gates, and then here's the place where you mine the coal truck mine. Essentially, this stuff, it automatically sends it to the coal truck. You could investigate the coal truck. 202 pieces of coal. So we're actually almost done. And these bats are going to ruin your day the entire time. They will always attack you. They'll be attacking you all the time. So essentially, screw the bats. When you mine here, right, we have the mining potion. So it just gives whenever you use a stone spirit, it refills your stamina. So it just makes it basically 100% AFK. You just sit here, you don't ever have to re-click the rocks unless there's a rock opportunity. Essentially, we talked about the mining potions. We always use the mining potions. And these bats, like we said, they will always ruin your day. They'll always be attacking you. And essentially, because it said that we had to mine higher level ores, it said we had to mine everything. The fragile mining urns, we made a bunch of those. These work on anything level 30 and below. So these can work for clay, copper, tin. Oh, there's the achievement. Transport a full load, 224 pieces of coal. Now it's going to start going to our inventory. So now we can start doing this, I guess. So we go pick up the coal at Seers village, then we would bank it. So you have just finished the yak track, finished mining everything. So everything automatically essentially gets banked to that coal truck, so you don't have to mine anything. Let's see if we have the agility level to go across this one. We do, is it an achievement or have we gone here before? Essentially, if you home teleport to Seers village, that's all done. So that was just another achievement out of the way. Just got some mining things. The yak track told us to do that, and we got another key, so our inventory is even more in trouble. So we got 11 keys. And the problem is, well, the reason we made this character is because the Iron Man, we were playing him, and we're always like, you get 2 treasure hunter keys every day if you're not an Iron Man. You get 2 treasure hunter keys for every quest if you're not an Iron Man. And they're like, wow, that's millions and millions of experience. And they're like, Iron Man can't participate in any of the events. Iron Man can't participate in WXP, can't participate in Easter, can't participate in Christmas, can't participate in anything. Iron Man can't do anything. Iron Man's not allowed to join on anything. We're not sure, maybe they can join in on this. It's just they get reduced rewards on everything. If you go to like mini games, it's like, oh, half of the mini games you're not allowed to play as the Iron Man. Maybe it is better, the Iron Man, you can go through quests, right? Because if you're doing quests, you're not worried about the treasure hunter keys. You just burn through the quests and you just get the pure experience. But if we read the yak track, we can see task complete, claim the reward, 2 times advanced pulse cores. So you can put those in the bank. Task farming 20, fletching shield bow or above. So we don't really want to fletch bows, we just want to make arrows. So we could choose this one, farming, harvest plants 20. So we have all those plants planted already. We could essentially just go harvest them, right? Farming, we just do farming with just trees essentially. So we have all these here. We have a yak track thing. We went and bought the stone spirits, right? Went to the Grand Exchange. Bought these. Maybe we go to the Grand Exchange quick. Then essentially we're just gonna go on a farming run. But we could record more. Yes, because before it's like record a little thing and then render a video, record a little clip, render a video, record a little clip, render a video. upload all the videos, and then put in the descriptions of the videos and the names of all the videos and the tags, the game title. But that's all done. Well, for now, we're gonna have to render this episode, but we'll go to the Grand Exchange. So we're at 90. We're hoping to stop this series at episode 100. So we might not get everything to level 60, but we might get most things to level 60. So in the Grand Exchange, right, we know we bought the Ranners, we bought those, and then we sold the potions. So actually, we didn't really lose too much. We only lost 200k, because the price went up a little bit, right? It was like 16 to 1700 before, and then it rose to 19 when we checked it in the morning. That's why you always check prices. You always check the prices before you buy and sell, and then you check them later because prices change the next day. So then we just bought some Luminite Stone Spirit because we needed the mining achievement, and then the Adamant Stone Spirit because we needed the achievement. Then we just bought a bunch of Runite Stone Spirits, and then a bunch of Gold Stone Spirits to finish that Seers Village achievement. Here, so if we go to the bank, we could go take our ore box out. Perfect. And I guess it's emptied. Alright, so if we go to Seers Village, here's where you pick up all of your ore. And then we didn't do divination today, because divination, we're trying to do divination, like if you get 200 points every day, here's what you would get. So there are so many things to do. There's so many quests, so many long things, so many long quests we did the other days. You would go directly north of the waypoint. And here would be where the coal trucks, here's where your coal is transported. So it's super sick because you can sit there and mine, and then it's all transported here, but then when you remove here, you just fill. Yeah, you just go to your hotbar, fill, click. So you just essentially click the thing on your hotbar. Or you could press the button, right? Go to your keyboard, just fill, press the button on here. Yeah, fill, and then press the button. So let's get that off. Fill one, and then when your thing is full, then you could just go to the bank here. So it should just take 2 trips, right? If there's like 224 coal, we just go to the bank. Or we could go to the anvil here. You just put it in the anvil if we want. Or to the bank, whichever one you want. It's just this thing's right beside the bank. So you could go deposit all in here. And then you go to the coal trucks again, remove everything. So maybe we'll do this. We'll just end this clip after removing all of the coal, but that was another Seers achievement, and the Yak Track just gave us a skilling task to go mine a whole bunch of coal and mine the other things. So we would have done those anyways at some point. Just the Yak Track just gave us a goal and a reason to do it earlier, which is awesome. It just gives you goals and reasons to do things earlier. And then when we continue through the Yak Track, we're probably just gonna continue doing that through the thing. Most of the thing is skilling. There is some quests to do. People have been talking about it, and then we read about it. Some of the quests, like if you look at the quests, they give you more reputation. Because we never did the Menaphos quests, but apparently if you do the Menaphos quest, they give you more reputation, and your max reputation is capped for the obelisk. Something like that. This requires like 73 hunters, 72 fishing, 1, 2, 3 quests. Probably requires more quests. Achieve rank 3 in reputation. So we've gone well beyond rank 3. We're rank 9, rank 7, 8, rank 8. So combat level 100 or higher. So it's a really high combat quest. It gives you a whole bunch of fishing and hunter experience, agility, woodcutting. And Menaphos reputation gain is increased to 150%. So that'd be interesting to get 150% increased reputation in Menaphos. And then whatever the other quests are. So you have to do the requirements to them, right? Spiritual Valets, missing money, dealing with Scarabus. And these even require like 60 thieving, 50 agility, 60 strength. So I guess they're not easy to do either. So your Flesh Eaters just requires jungle potion, zombie bird hunting. We'll have to do those some other time because they're a treasure hunter. The day is resetting. Because we should just work on our skills, right? If we get high skills, and then we just claim all of our treasure hunter keys, maybe after this event, or we could try to decorate the cat. So we did make better farming urns. We went there, we made more farming urns, because those ones we ran out of farming urns. wherever they are. So eventually we'll have to reorganize the banks again. So these farming urns are better. All we had to do is go harvest plants. Yeah, so if we just take this yak track, we just go to Catherby. I think we recently even did that. We could take some potato seeds out. We could take some compost. We could just get him to watch potato seeds or something. Get some compost. Compost is easy to get. We don't really need anything. All we need to do is harvest 20 for the yak track. So maybe we'll also just record going to the farm patch and then collecting the things. Maybe we'll probably pretty much get 20 at the first or second farm patch anyways. It's just all these vegetables. We plant the vegetables. Maybe you'd use them on an Iron Man or something. Maybe if you're raising your animals. But then maybe it wouldn't be too difficult to actually get your willow tree seeds. Because once you do acorns, you just do that advanced super game. We don't know how difficult it is to get willow seeds. Or maybe there's some crazy enemy that drops willow seeds. Now it'll probably show us when we're like harvested 10 or something. Or does it have to be higher than onions, cabbages, guams, rosemaries, tomatoes? So it has to be higher than a certain thing. Oh. Okay, onions, cabbages, guams. So we have to plant higher level things. We have to plant higher level things and then come back to it. But if we use the potatoes on the leprechaun, so this kind of forces us to grow other things higher than potatoes. We could grow tomatoes. This watches tomatoes for the yak track. Tomatoes work, right? Tomatoes, yeah. Because we bought a bunch of tomato seeds, I think. I don't know if we sold them because we thought we didn't want them anymore because we're just doing trees. So we're going to have to see. The yak track's going to be on a hold till the tomatoes are grown. So we could see tomato. Yeah, we don't have any. So maybe we'll be back. We'll end this clip. We just got to harvest tomatoes, grow some tomatoes, and then come back and harvest them, and then the yak track would be done. Alright, we're back. So we realized this thing said we could also harvest any herbs, right? Guam, Arantel. We had planted herbs, so we could gather any herbs, and we went to buy some toad flax. We bought 50 super compost. Toad flax was like 5k per seed. Toad flax was like 10k. We were looking at spirit weeds. The seeds are like 45k. Toad flax is like 15k. So let's just deposit all of our noted compost that we got, deposit all of the buckets, and then maybe we'll just withdraw a few super compost. So essentially, gathering these herbs should count towards the task. Here we go, yak track progress 1. So as long as we can farm 20 herbs, then we just use them on the leprechaun. He'd give us some more space. Then we go chase this thing. So eventually, once we have around like 60 skills, we're gonna have to turn in all these things and then get a bunch of bonus experience and then use that and then essentially start working on level 60 to 70 at some point. So we run out of space. We don't really have too much space. We got the marigolds, the toad flax seeds, and then I guess that jeweled egg is one space. We could plant the super compost, plant the toad flax seed, and hope it doesn't die. So if we go to farming, we could see right down here, toad flax. That's pretty much the highest herb we can plant right now. Spirit weed, we looked at that, toad flax. So we're just doing toad flax. And these are tomato plants. Marigold protects them. You could check, you go to farming, scroll up, go to marigold. Click on it, protects onions, tomatoes, and potatoes from disease. So you don't have to water those, you don't have to do anything. Now we could go to, we go to like Artron or Part Serum. So track farming 10 of 20. So we harvest 10 herbs, we already got most of it done. Maybe we'll get done at the second thing. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to harvest the potatoes, plant tomatoes. Let's just see if the marigold is dead. Because generally we could buy watermelons, we could plant compost, but why? It doesn't really give too much experience, right? It's mostly for gold. It would give you, 75k profit per trip, I think? So let's just start with the herbs or something. We have to get rid of everything. We have inventory problems, but we need these urns to give the bonus experience. Yeah, so the marigold's alive. That was the thing we came to check. Alright, so we came to the third patch, and we should basically finish it, right? We have 16 herbs, we just need to gather 4 of them. I might as well just plant this one. There we go, you have finished your yak track task. So these were just guams back when we were really low level, I guess. So if we plant the super compost, might as well just plant the toad flax here. So we didn't go to the Cantifis one, we didn't go there. There's no real reason to yet. So if we click on the yak track task, complete 1 small prismatic lamp. See, so it barely gives you anything. All it gives you is just the small tasks to help you level your skills and give you some small objective to do. So we could use it in summoning. Summoning gains 929 experience. Alright, so we open this jeweled egg. So what is the next task? Cooking or fishing trout or raw anchovies or above. So we can't do fishing. We can't do fishing until we can make better urns. Oh, was that level 44? Or did we need a higher level? Did we need like 58 or something? Archaeology, excavation projects, Venator, dagger or above. So what is this? Discover projects while excavating. So is that like the... Oh! Okay, so let's just do more archaeology thing. So that'd be a chance to do archaeology. Or we could just do a whole bunch of cooking. Cook food or catch fish. We could do more cooking or something. But then that would probably bring us over level 60. Archaeology, it's just excavation projects. That would take a while to excavate all those things, but they would help out with archaeology a lot. We get the Everlay things. Maybe we should do archaeology or something. Maybe we should do an archaeology episode. Oh no, we've excavated so many things, so we'd be repairing all these things. So there's our next task. I guess we're teleporting to the archaeology journal. So we completed that one. It just gave you a small prismatic lamp, and it also gave you a reason to replace your herbs and everything. So maybe we'll just go to Cantifis. We'll go to Cantifis, we'll fix our third herb patch. We'll just plant some better herbs there together. Next time we'll harvest the tomatoes, we'll replace them with tomatoes. See if our marigold is alive over there. So if the marigold's alive in all the places, then we could just keep planting tomatoes. And then if something like that ever comes up in the yak track, then we could just essentially go harvest them. Sweet. So the way it works is that there's a website that shows you all the things. Essentially, it'll take what your current skills are. What are your current skills? And then it'll give you a random task to do. It could be cooking or fishing. It could be archaeology. I think it was like cooking or fletching. So it'd be one. So both of the skills could be random. It could be task, do this skill or this skill. So both of those could be random. So it could be 2 different skills. And archaeology, excavate projects. Cool. So maybe we'll just fix up this patch here. Maybe we'll end this episode. Then we'll do some more about archaeology, because we have to go explore those places. Although those will give us experience, so maybe it'd be good to save those for the archaeology experience yak tracks. Because one came up, but we didn't do it. Oh, an Easter egg thief up here. Alright, there, we harvested everything. So we're probably going to leave for a little bit. We'll be back. If we go here, how much did we make? Probably would have made more if we harvested super compost, but it's just a step we don't want to make. We made like 90k. Cool, and then we planted better things to harvest, and the marigolds will protect all of them if we planted better herbs. So if we teleport to the archaeology journal, the day is resetting pretty soon too. So that'll be good, the day out reset. We're just going to render this video, then we're gonna come back. Essentially, we're just gonna shut down the game. I think everything's caught up on the website. Weekly reset is in 2 days. Daily resets in 15 minutes. So if we go here, let's deposit everything. We don't really need anything. We could take the yak track thing out. This is all that we need. Oh, we need the archaeology thing. Archaeology. So we're just gonna go dig up artifacts. We could do it quicker by digging up like easy to gather artifacts, and then it'll get done fast. Maybe we'll need those anyways. So I think this is everything we needed for archaeology. We haven't done archaeology for a while. Archaeology excavate projects, we'll do that next episode.